to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Colorado State Rams. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Aztecs will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Colorado State's offense will start this game off with the football. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was...
breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down and for 38.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off play action on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Rams want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Quickly to the tight end.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Rams come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Flips a tackle, and he's got room. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown Rams!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So San Diego State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got room at the 35. He's loose. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Aztecs.
This This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hill. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. The Rams line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. They'll go to the air on second and short. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Aztecs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. He's got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. And the Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, San Diego State! Fitted in the window for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Here's the handoff. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Rams send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, what a cut! Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man on the right. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aztecs! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Rams are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking left. It's complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And everything looked good on that play. The receiver does a really good job of pushing upfield and then coming inside. But what happens when you come inside? You start coming to all those bodies and those linebackers and those safeties come into play. And those alligator arms sometimes get a little bit short.
Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. Caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back has it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Fires to the tight end. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Here's the pressure. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? Probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
Leaves it with the back. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Scrambling away. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch around the 50. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. He makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Aztecs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, San Diego State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
San Diego State, 28. Colorado State, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Rams will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They open this third quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And apparently oblivious to the concept of the play clock, it's another delay of game penalty.
Delay of game, offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just
intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Touchdown, Colorado State, and they turn it into a defensive score.
Some bullshit.
Come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Creates a little room. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback really seeing the drag route start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this offense in a rhythm, to stay ahead of schedule. Those are ones...
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds across
High
the
lift.
25, marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
The Aztecs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the run, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs!
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
35. Colorado State, 21.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to...
Pulls it in down the middle. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Colorado State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Colorado is getting stomped. You could bring back any of the greats they've had there, Cordell Stewart or Rashaan Salam. None of them would make a difference today.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and more.
They're trailing by 17 to Arizona State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on the money. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. And the Aztecs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Aztecs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, San Diego State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
Colorado State, 28.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's long. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He's got it. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. This offense has it with really good field position. Fights off the defender. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
Headed to the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aztecs. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Rams come to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Wants to go up top. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Makes the grab past the marker. blocker. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Rams have their offense in high gear.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year. He comes up with a massive play right there.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Got it in the middle. It's Abrams. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Aztecs come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they are cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
Rides the back and leaves it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's long. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Quickly out to the tight end. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Well, this one had all the
Up to 4-0. Let's go. Appreciate y'all watching. 14 points in each quarter. One dumb interception. John Savage taking off. One accidental defensive lineman interception. So we'll keep moving. Let's get to the CFP.
It's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.